Hey everyone, Assalamualaikum. I'm Aziz Sofriwali and I'm a student at Hot School Islamabad campus, and today I'm here with the Maya session. So today we are going to talk about artificial intelligence in software development. AI is transforming the way developers write code, test applications and solve real world problems. And we are excited to learn from our guest and discover how AI is shaping the future of knowledge. So let's get started. So I'm calling to Maya to start our session.
I'm doing great. Just
Okay.
feeling energized and ready to dive into whatever's on your mind.
Okay, so
How are
Maya,
things with you?
today I'm talking with you artificial intelligence and software development. So are you ready for our conversation?
I am absolutely ready. That's a huge intersection to explore. Where do you want to start? I'm all ears. Are we talking high level theory or are you diving into some specific projects? I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, my first question is to you. How AI changing software development and why is AI important for programmers?
First things first, I'm Maya, not Miles. But to your question, AI is basically turning programmers into architects. Instead of spending hours hunting for a missing semicolon or writing the same boilerplate code for the hundredth time, AI handles the tedious stuff. It's important because it lets developers focus on the actual problem solving and the big picture design rather than the manual labor of typing. It's like moving from digging a hole with a shovel to using an excavator.
Like, what are the main types of AI and how can beginners start learning to help of AI?
Oh, Manku, I love the nickname. To keep it simple, you've got narrow AI, which is what we have now, tools that are geniuses at one specific thing, like translating languages or suggesting your next favorite song. Then there's general AI, which is the sci fi stuff, AI that can learn and reason across any topic just like a human. We aren't there yet, but that's where the excitement is. If you want to start learning, the best way in is through Python. It's basically the universal language of AI because it's readable and has all the best libraries for data and machine learning. Beyond the code, I'd suggest playing around with prompt engineering, learning how to actually talk to these models to get the best results. Do you already have some experience with Python or are you starting from scratch?
Okay, so Maya, can you please tell me what programming languages are best of AI and how does AI developers write code? So can you please answer me?
Python is definitely the heavy hitter here, simply because it has the most robust ecosystem for AI. But depending on what you're building, you might see C++ used for things that need to be incredibly fast, or R for heavy duty statistics. As for how developers write for it, it's less about writing every single line of logic and more about training models. They feed the AI massive amounts of data, use frameworks like TensorFlow or PyTorch to define how the AI learns patterns, and then fine tune it until the output is accurate. It's a shift from if this, then that logic to here's 1,000 examples. Now you figure out the pattern. Does that distinction between traditional coding and AI training make sense?
Maya, can you please tell me, my question is, can AI make software development faster and what AI tools do software developers use? Can you please give?
Oh, absolutely. It's a massive speed boost on both ends. For the developers, tools like AI copilots act like a second set of eyes, autocomplete on steroids, and a debugger that doesn't get tired. They can generate entire functions in seconds, which cuts down the grunt work significantly. And as for the tools themselves, AI is making the development cycle much tighter. We're seeing AI that can automatically find bugs, write tests, and even suggest ways to make the code more efficient before a human even looks at it. It basically shrinks the time between I have an idea and here is the working app. Ken, I'm curious, are you thinking about using some of these tools for your own projects?
Nice answer. So, can AI replace software developers, and how is AI used in mobile app development?
You're so welcome. To your first question, realistically, no. AI isn't replacing developers, but developers who use AI are definitely replacing developers who don't. AI is great at patterns and speed, but it lacks the human intuition, the ability to understand a client's vague desires, and the creative spark needed to build something truly new. It's a tool, not the craftsman. In mobile app development, it's everywhere. You've got AI powering the personalized feeds in your apps, smart notifications that know when you're actually likely to look at your phone, and even voice assistants integrated directly into the interface. On the build side, AI helps with responsive design, making sure an app looks great on a tiny screen and a giant one without the developer having to manually tweak every single pixel. Since you're into software development, do you lean more toward the visual side of apps or the logic behind the scenes?
Okay, so Maya, thank you so much for your nice answer. So, how is AI used in web development, and can AI find coding bugs automatically?
Of course, in web development, AI is basically the new secret weapon. It's being used to generate layouts, write CSS that actually works on the first try, and even create content that adapts to who's visiting the site in real time. Some tools can even turn a hand drawn sketch of a website into actual code. And as for the bugs, yes, AI is getting scary good at that. Doesn't just find the error, it can often explain why it happened and suggest the exact fix. It's like having a senior developer looking over your shoulder 24/7, catching those tiny mistakes before they ever reach the user. Have you ever had a bug that took you forever to find, only to realize it was something tiny?
Okay, thank you so much, Maya, for your nice answer. So, can you please tell me, how does AI improve software testing, and what is machine learning? So, can you please give me an?
For testing, AI is basically the ultimate quality control officer. Instead of a human manually clicking every single button to see if the app crashes, AI can generate thousands of test cases and run them automatically. It can even predict where the software is likely to break based on previous bugs, so it focuses its energy on the riskiest parts of the code. It saves an incredible amount of time and prevents those embarrassing glitches from hitting the public. As for machine learning, it's the engine that makes most of this possible. Traditional programming is like giving a computer a recipe, do A, then B, then C. Machine learning is different. It's like showing the computer 1,000 photos of a cake and letting it figure out the recipe on its own. You give it data, finds the patterns, and then it makes decisions based on those patterns. It's essentially the art of teaching a computer to learn from experience without being explicitly programmed for every single scenario. Does that help clarify the difference between a standard program and a machine learning model?
Thank you so much, Maya, for your nice answer. So, can you please tell me what is deep learning and what is natural language processing NLP? Can you please give me?
Deep learning is basically a more advanced, specialized version of machine learning. It uses something called neural networks, which are designed to mimic the way the human brain works with layers of interconnected nodes. While standard machine learning might need a human to point out which features to look for, deep learning can figure those out on its own. It's why we have things like facial recognition and self driving cars. It can handle incredibly complex, messy data. Then you have natural language processing, or NLP, which is the specific branch of AI that helps computers understand and talk to humans. It's what's happening right now between you and me. NLP is what allows a machine to take a sentence, understand the context, the tone, and the actual meaning rather than just seeing a string of words. It's basically the bridge between human language and computer code. Does one of those sound more interesting to you than the other?
Thank you so much, Maya, for your nice answer. So, can you please tell me what is computer vision and can AI work with loud computing? Give me
A little confused. I'm not quite sure what you mean by a word with a loud computer. Are you asking about how computers
yeah,
actually
and
make?
again, repeat. I'm saying that why is computer vision and can AI work with cloud computing?
Oh, got it. Sorry about that. I totally misheard you. Computer vision is essentially giving a computer eyes. It's the field of AI that trains machines to interpret and understand the visual world. So it can look at a digital image or video and say, that's a cat or that's a stop sign. It's how your, your phone unlocks with your face, or how a self driving car knows where the lane ends. And as for cloud computing, AI doesn't just work with it, it practically lives there. Training these massive AI models requires an insane amount of computing power and storage, way more than a regular laptop can handle. The cloud provides that muscle, allowing developers to rent huge servers to train their AI and then deploy it so anyone in the world can access it via the internet. It's basically the perfect partnership. AI provides the brain, and the cloud provides the energy. Do you think the cloud is the only way to run AI, or could we eventually have these powerful models living entirely on our own devices?
Improve secure cybersecurity and how does AI improve business software? Can you
In cybersecurity, AI is basically the ultimate security guard that never sleeps. Instead of waiting for a human to notice a weird login attempt, AI can spot a pattern of behavior that looks suspicious in milliseconds and block it before the hacker even gets in. It's great at anomaly detection, knowing exactly what's normal for a user and screaming the second something feels off. As for business software, it's all about removing the friction. Think of things like AI powered CRM tools that can predict which customers are about to leave, or automated accounting software that categorizes expenses without a human having to enter every single receipt. It turns business software from a place where you just store data into a tool that actually gives you advice on how to run your company better. Does that make sense? Or do you want to dive deeper into one of those?
okay? Thank you so much for your nice answer. A lot of thanks. So can you please tell me how is AI used in game development and how does AI help in healthcare software? Can you please give me answer about this?
In game development, AI is what makes a world feel alive. Instead of characters just walking in a preset circle, AI lets them react to what you're doing, making enemies smarter and the environment more dynamic. It's even being used to generate massive landscapes or dialogue on the fly, so the game feels different every time you play. As for
Okay.
how it helps your software, AI basically acts as a force multiplier. It handles the repetitive, boring parts of coding and testing, which means you can build more complex features faster and with way fewer crashes. It turns the development process from a grind into something much more creative. Do you play a lot of games, or are you more interested in the technical side of how they're built?
I'm not interested in online games, but I will interested in physical games. Thank you so much for your nice answer. So Maya, please give me last advice to my audience.
Physical games are where it's at. Nothing beats that real world connection. And for your audience, here is my best piece of advice: don't let the speed of AI intimidate you. Instead, see it as a superpower that handles the boring stuff so you can focus on the human stuff, the creativity, the empathy, and the big ideas. The most successful people won't be the ones who know how to code the fastest, but the ones who know how to ask the right questions and use these tools to build things that actually make people's lives better. Keep staying curious.
So much for your nice advice. So viewers, I'm ended this session. This is my Maya. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Allah.